I'm looking through it, and I'm like, the Vikings actually did pretty damn well considering they stacked up. They had a crap ton of as well, but they got an overall grade of an A minus. At least this, and this is through. I'm going through the NFL's website, so they gave them an overall A minus. Day one, and they came out with an A. Day two, they got an A minus, and day three, they got a B. They got a safety from Georgia with the 32nd pick. They got a cornerback. Let's see. A offensive guard, linebacker, cornerback, defensive end, a running back, an offensive tackle, wide receiver, and then their last pick was a tight end. So a lot of defense, which that we all know that's anybody that watched the Vikings defense from the former head coach that was a defense specialist. That's what he was good at. They had one of the worst defenses in the league. They were straight up doo-doo. It'll be interesting to see how he plays, how he does. He got a pretty high grade. I mean, he got a 6.26. He's
that was
6'2", and did the 40 in 4.37. So it'd be interesting to see how that is. What was their other one? Andrew Booth. They picked up with the 42nd pick. And cornerback, 6 foot tall cornerback, he got a 6.34 grade. So, and we, like I said, we can analyze till our heart's content with the picks, but nobody's going to know until the season starts how these kids are going to do.
I just go with what these guys are ranked, and when you switch picks, you are in a good spot. You back yourself up to get. Unless there's something they see in him that they like.
That was what confused me because the Vikings had a fairly high pick. They were number 10 or 11. They were right before Washington, and they traded their pick away. And I'm like, what in the bloody hell are you doing? Why? But you didn't trade. You
get more picks. No,
I get that you get.
I get you. You say
I get it too.
You look what they're in the war room. They're looking at all their guys. And they're like, dude, we really need some people because you think about the injuries. Plus, they play in cold. They're out there in Minnesota where it's cold.
So I was looking at the analysis, and it said the Vikings actually did a nice job grabbing draft picks. That's what they ended up. They traded certain ones and picked up more, but they said by getting all these extra picks. You got a desperate division rivals. Detroit obviously is a desperate team. Green Bay, I don't care. You could tell me that they're going to be great, but that's BS.
They went and got a receiver the next day.
Is it going to match Devontae? Is it going to match
Aaron Rodgers went on your boy's show, and he said, "I don't know why they got no receiver, man." But
and I saw that. I saw that clip. The Vikings secondary obviously needed help. They got contributors, who would have been first. They said actually Sign Booth, who would have been a first rounder if not for injuries. Ingram's a likely future starter. Asamoah is the ball hunter the Vikings needed in their new 3-4 scheme.
Sports Talk 101, Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, only on the Sportscast.